Meanwhile, back in the north of the state, we've seen inside Murwillumbah for the first time since floods peaked, and there are remarkable stories of survival. The community had been cut off for the past 2 days, but Peter Fegan found friends who held on to hope and humble folk who helped them to safety.
It's not easy to put into words the gratitude for saving a life. Instead, an embrace between strangers. Neither will forget. He's shirtless and homeless, but this is no ordinary bloke. As all of his belongings were washed downstream, Shyam Brian had other priorities.
There was 2 guys that were hanging onto a pole, just screaming out for help.
The floodwaters were ravaging the Green Hills caravan park in Murwillumbah, and lives were at risk, so Shyam commandeered a boat rescuing 10 people from the rising water. Among them were Jamie and Billy. They'd been caught in the floodwaters for hours.
Nobody could actually get to us except for these wonderful locals who went and got a rowboat, and they come out and they rescued us, and then they got everybody off the roofs that they could find in the caravan park. People here are amazing. Sorry.
If not for Shyam, they wouldn't be sharing a beer today.
They said they had about 15 minutes left in them or something like that.
Just don't call him a hero.
It's just something that you do, you know, spur of the moment kind of thing, so I wouldn't know, I couldn't leave them there.
This is all that's left of the caravan park. For many of the residents, there's nowhere else to go. The water was so strong that it took with it a lot of the caravans, and for most of the people that survived, those caravans were home. They weren't holiday destinations, so effectively they're homeless. This is where they live now. But they say the local community is behind them and will help with the lengthy rebuild.
Let's go live to Peter Fegan now, who's on the Tweed River for us tonight. Peter, good evening. Have residents in the affected areas now been given the all clear?
Michael, not just yet, but the good news is the region over the next few days will see some sunshine. The forecast is quite good. Now, the Tweed River has gone down considerably overnight, as have those floodwaters, but emergency services want to remind residents they are still in a very dangerous situation, so do not become complacent and, of course, stay out of those floodwaters, not just because the risk of drowning is so high, but, Michael, a lot of it contains raw sewage, so it's a health risk.